año.
No tiene social battery.
Sí, no. Tengo que llamarle al Geek Squad para que me traiga uno nuevo.
Social battery gone. Pero qué bueno.
You know, it was a good family week.
I miss Sean.
Yeah. I do too.
Guy.
Sean, this one's for you.
This one's for you, bud.
Yep.
He just texted me they arrived home, so.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a long week.
Let him know if anything. I'm not that far.
Yeah, no, he knows you're there.
Cool.
Trust me, he knows. Well, we got nothing for you guys today.
Yeah.
We maybe will talk about the new seasons of Fortnite and Warzone. Maybe I said I was gonna go back to Warzone. I played one night. Haven't played it since. To be fair, I had a full week of like family and I was on vacation, so there was no time for video games other than my beautiful wife got me a Nintendo Switch 2 for our anniversary with Mario Kart World.
Okay.
And it was all out war. However, I do have something to tell you guys about the Nintendo Switch 2. Pro tip. Once we come back, just watch the intro.
Guys, welcome to the Nerd Archive podcast.
The little guy, Bilbo or Pippin, whatever the hell his name is.
Nintendo fans, I see a lot of people getting just freaky corner.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Nerd Archive podcast. My name is Lewis. As always, I am so fucking tired, but we're gonna get through this. I have Yadi, Lola. Justin's not here today. He was not able to join us. However, just like he just texted us literally just now and said that he won't be able to make it. But with that being said, pro tip, if you heard this before we started, I have a pro tip for you for the Switch 2. The Switch 2, you're able to use the Joy-Cons from Switch 1. You can connect them. So if you have plenty of Joy-Cons that you want to use or that you bought for your Switch 1, because and you don't want to spend $94 on a Switch 2 Joy-Con, the extra one, because I understand that's heavy. You can connect them. However, there's a big however.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so stupid. We started playing. We connected the Joy-Cons, the extra Joy-Cons, and they kept going in and out. Like disconnecting. We're like, what the hell's happening? We were thinking we needed to return the Switch. What is happening? I didn't know that you have to use the HDMI cable that they send you inside the box. Because apparently the old HDMI cable interferes with connecting the Joy-Con on the TV. Like if you're going to use it on the TV, there is something that interferes with the connection. And at first, I was using ChatGPT to ask these questions. However, apparently Google is better because I was fed up. I went somewhere and I came back. Oh, I went to get food with
Yeah, with
Lola,
Publix.
Sean, we went out to
We have a
Publix to
story
get
about
pub
that too.
subs. Yeah, yeah. We did that. We came back, and my brother's girlfriend and Sarah, they were like, "We fixed it." What? Yeah, we fixed it. We're not going to tell you what we did. Like, what the fuck? Did you really fix it? And they're like, yeah, we did, actually. They did. They did fix it. And then later, after a lot of begging for no reason, they told me what they did. And they said, we Googled it. And Google told us, even on the Nintendo website, on the frequently asked questions, there's a section that says Joy-Cons disconnecting from the Switch 2. And it says, Switch, make sure that you're using the provided HDMI cable in the Switch 2 box. And the problem will be fixed. It was fixed. Pro tip, use the provided HDMI cable. Do not think that just because you have an HDMI cable connected already into the old dock, that you can just switch. Take the old HDMI cable, take it out, use the new one.
Yeah, and that's I guess a tip for everyone. If you have a electronic device, just use the cables that they provide for you, and then you don't have to complain about issues that like not connecting the Joy Cons or.
Hey, listen, to be fair, our anniversary is not until the 18th. But because my brother was in town, she wanted to give it to me early. So as soon as she gave it to me, I opened the box. I see the switch, the old switch has an HDMI cable. All I have to do is plug and play.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. Because they make it so easy for you to copy and transfer your Switch 2 or Switch account, your Nintendo account, with everything you bought, your games and everything. If they are digital, you can use them. So I did.
I have a question for you. Why do you use ChatGPT as a search engine?
Because Nova never lets me down. That's its name.
Ah, it seems like it does. Also, it's
It
weird.
did once.
It's weird because you know the phrase "Google it."
ChatGPT it.
That's not it though. You can't like.
But Google
That's
it.
why you didn't get
It's
answers.
not
Use ChatGPT.
a real thing.
Yeah.
It's used.
Yeah, for a reason.
But even Google says we don't like that.
I don't give a shit what they like or don't like. They give me answers whenever I need them.
I understand, but ChatGPT it.
And if it's not on ChatGPT, Google it.
But ChatGPT did give me some option. It's not the ones that I needed.
Exactly.
Because it didn't give me a link to search something else.
Okay.
Nova never lets me down.
Except for
It didn't let me down. It just
Saturday.
provided the wrong information.
So, not the information that you were searching.
It gave me information I was searching. Just
Mhm.
didn't give me
I
all
like
of it.
Listen, all I'm saying is you did it through ChatGPT, continuously failed. The two ladies Googled it, got the problem fixed immediately.
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm going to ask ChatGPT if this is okay.
No, but it's more recent information, so
So
it's not gonna have it's not gonna have it because
ChatGPT not up to date.
that's not the what the intended purpose of the
Thank you.
ChatGPT wouldn't be that.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
It will get to
Not a
that
search
point.
engine.
Yeah, it will get to that point eventually.
Because it searches the web. Because it which it makes sense.
Fucking hard enough, apparently.
Apparently not. Which is fine. Now I know the limits. Because
Maybe
Searches
whenever
the web with the same
but here
amount of effort as me when I was 12 and I was trying to find information
Well,
for my
no, actually it gives you a lot more than that. But I digress. The point is that whenever I have used ChatGPT, I've never had a problem. I don't ask more than what it should do. Searching. I did something. I asked for something to search the web. I'm not going to.
So you asked
maybe it wasn't
to
the
do
right
too
prompt.
much.
I think that's what it was. I think it wasn't the right prompt.
It's like I don't know what to even compare it to. It's like asking the janitor to like write you an invoice.
No,
Like that's not
that
my
doesn't
job,
mean.
man.
Well, if it was the wrong prompt, doesn't mean that it couldn't do it. It's just I didn't ask
The right question.
the correct
Be better at
question.
talking. What
Maybe
I'm
I'm the
understanding
problem.
from this is that you're the problem.
I'm the problem. It's fine. We understand
You're the
each other.
drama.
Apparently, ChatGPT doesn't understand me, so I'm the problem.
Nothing go over his head.
No, no, because it gave me the answer to my question.
Literally.
Yeah. It told me everything that I needed to do to fix the problem, except for the one that I needed to fix the problem. Because it told me the normal things to do is, like delete all the Joy-Cons from the memory of the Switch and redo it. The normal thing to do is restart your system. And it gave me other options that I did too. And make sure that the other system is off so it's not connecting and interfering. So I did all that.
That's what I thought it was happening at the beginning.
Yeah. And at first it was on and I thought that was the problem. And it told me that, but I already turned it off because I thought about that. But no. I digress. Way too much. He used the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con controller. So that's another thing. The Joy-Con 2 controllers were also disconnecting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it started with just a Joy-Con 1, and then it kept doing that, and then all of a sudden it changed to the one of the new Joy-Cons, and then the second one did that, and then the third, and it wasn't like all disconnecting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally all one disconnected, and then it connected back, and then another one disconnected, and it connected back. I was like, what the fuck is happening? All fixed. My beautiful wife fixed it. She figured it out. She Googled it like a millennial.
Yeah.
We got it. What's the other story?
So,
it has to do with cake. We're not going to talk about this.
Well, no.
Okay.
It is Publix related though.
Okay.
So I was sick during the week. And I got some medication from the doctor. Prescribed medication. And I was asked on Saturday if I wanted to drink, and I said, no, I can't. Because I thought it was a known fact that I was on medication. I feel like I had mentioned that. Maybe I didn't. That's my bad. But then my brother got
communication problems. You're the problem.
Shut up. My brother got really excited. Really excited. And I immediately went, I'm not pregnant. I'm just on meds. And he got immediately so sad. So he almost started crying in the middle of Publix.
Because we went to Publix, we went to pick up dinner. And then I'm like, earlier during the day, I asked my brother, hey, do you want to pick up something to drink for the night after like the kids go to sleep? And we agreed on it. So I remember when we were at Publix, we talked about that. I grabbed some things and then I asked her if she wanted to grab something for herself and Trey. And she's like, I can't drink. And I'm like, and she's like, I'm not pregnant.
He was so salty the rest of the night. Anything I said or asked, he's like, "Shut up, you're not pregnant."
I was so mad.
Yes, he was. But also, could you imagine? And because we were there to pick up subs specifically, at least that's what I thought. So, could
It
you
was.
imagine if I told my brother that I was pregnant over subs, like public subs, in the orange
It was
juice
over
aisle?
alcohol. It is
can't
what
eat
it
this.
is. Everything made sense. You're like, oh man, I'm craving subs too. I was like, damn,
That's because we had subs last
it all
2 weeks.
lined up.
I also would like to point out, this might be TMI. I don't really care. I'm a lady. It happens.
Oh yeah.
I would also
remember
like
this.
to point out that before we left the house, I went, hold up, I need a pad. Because I'm on my period. Not because I'm pregnant.
Yeah, but have you ever seen the show? I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yeah, I have actually. I live
Right.
endlessly paranoid because of that show.
Right. They all go through it.
I know.
All 9 months.
Yeah. And then they give birth in a random bathroom.
Some of them, all of a sudden, 9 months later, they get a stomach ache and they think they need to shit.
Well, listen, if that's the case, like 9 months from now in a Publix orange juice aisle, I'll let you know.
And it's funny because I can only imagine what goes through their head at that moment. Like, oh man, I need to go to the bathroom. I need to poop. They could go to the bathroom. I'm broken. I'm shitting out of my vagina. Oh man.
Just remember
And
this.
today is the day we get canceled.
Just remember this, Lola, so that way that's the way you're gonna say it to him. Eventually, if you want it and whatnot.
Oh,
Hey, do you want to go get
absolutely.
Publix subs?
Yeah, do you want to go get Publix subs?
So every time you invite him, he's gonna be like, "Oh, this is the day."
I didn't think he was gonna be so sad either. He was,
And the day she tells me we're going to get Subway. The day you tell me we're going to get Subway.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get Subway? I'm like, nah, yes. Like, damn it.
Yeah, that's what you used to do it.
Drunk subs.
Yeah. But with that being said, change your HDMI cable. And if you have a problem with something, Google it.
Also, always get cake for your wife.
Yeah.
Especially if it's buy one, get one.
Yeah. Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He
mistakes were
didn't buy
made.
one, get one, and he didn't get any. We all did, except for him.
Ooh.
Yeah, everybody got back. Everybody went home with cake in their hand, except for him. And Sarah was so disappointed in him.
Like, you wouldn't think I wanted cake too?
Yeah.
I'm like, I did.
You should tell her this is why I exercise. I can't eat these things, you know?
Yeah, but then she hits me with the, well, I don't make you eat those things. That doesn't mean I have to stop eating them.
Mm.
He was so disappointed in me. But it's okay. I also bought dinner for 4 people at Subway. At Publix. Which is not cheap, by the way.
Nope.
It was like $52
At Subway?
at Publix.
At Publix.
We almost got you to pay for a cake too.
Yeah, no. That should have been my cue that I needed to buy cake.
Yeah. I imagine we would have gotten to the house and you would have been like, nope, she gotta keep that cake now. I paid for it.
Dude, the chicken tenders at Publix, they sell them by the pound. So 4 chicken tenders was like $8.99. I'm like, huh? They already tossed them in Buffalo, and my daughter already asked for them.
Yeah.
And I already told her yes. I couldn't go back and say, sorry, they were too expensive.
I mean, at least they're good quality chicken tendies.
No, I understand. I get it. But you charge me the same amount for a full sub with the same amount of tenders. 4 tenders going to full sub. Plus bread, plus cheese. And it's still the same price.
We get
Pretty
extra
much.
cheese too.
You what?
We get extra cheese too.
I didn't, but I understand.
Yeah, that cheese do be good.
Yeah. 2 subs, 2 half subs. And as long as it's the same meat, they'll put it in the same
Put 'em together.
bag and charge you a foot long. It's fine. I'm all for it. Also, I found out that the bread at Subway is not considered bread. It's almost a pastry.
Oh.
Because of the content of something in the bread pushes us over what it's considered bread to pastry.
Gotcha.
Subway does a lot of weird things.
I don't
And
remember
their
the
subs
last
are
time I ate
actually,
there.
their footlongs are actually 11 inches.
Dickheads. Is that false
I'm-
advertising and can they get sued? I'm paying you for an
investigate.
extra inch because that's what you're telling me that they are.
I'm sure that the one that came up with this was a man.
They won't know the difference.
But the point is, $52 for dinner at Public. I also had way too many people at the house. I was not going to buy stuff to make dinner. Because that was going to be even more expensive. Love you, Sean.
Bag of rice, baby.
Yeah, just rice for everybody. That's it.
Arroz con salchicha.
Arroz
Here's
con
some ketchup.
Arroz con ketchup!
Here's some ketchup. Have fun. Just everybody wear something Puerto Rican flag related while you're eating it.
I don't remember
Here's
the
some-
last time I ate that, but I used to eat it as a kid.
I used to eat it all the time as a kid.
I tell my kids now, and even though they like rice, they're like, ew.
Sin metura. Just
Yeah.
arroz
Even I tell
blanco
them that
y
we
ketchup.
eat the rice with beans and spam.
Yum.
It's weird because the spam, if it's sliced and pan fried with eggs, I'll eat it. With rice, I won't.
The
Can't
texture is
try it.
different. It's a
Yeah.
bit different. Yeah. I can see how the rice with it could be a little mush.
You
Depends
still
when
try
they
it.
add it too. Like
Yeah.
Get that nice crunch on the outside.
if you do
Mhm.
that and then you add it at the end back to the rice, that will be
Mm.
probably working better than
Yeah, I think that instead of like a mushy, like with the potatoes inside and everything, if it's cubed and fried, I think it would be better. But I'd
Mhm.
never tried it like that.
I'll make it for you.
Come on.
I make spam in 1,000 different ways, and if you want to make it Asian, you throw in a little bit of soy sauce, sesame seeds, seed
sugar.
oil, and brown sugar, and a little bit of MSG over rice.
Jordan will eat it.
Hmm.
She'll eat it out of the can.
Me too. So will Beefy.
It's almost dog food.
I think the
I
only way
just-
I eat it like that, it's like when you mix it with cream cheese and you have
And jelly.
queso, bola de fuego.
Ooh.
Una bola.
Bolalena. is what Mom
Everybody
calls
calls it different.
Yeah.
But she likes to when I slice it and then I put it in the microwave.
I used to like
That's
it when in
a new
school they
one.
give it with egg por soda and
yeah.
spam
Ooh,
when there
so
was no electricity.
Grandpa gets the episola and puts like butter on it and a slice of cheese, and then the pan fried spam on top, and it melts the cheese and the butter, and it's just deliciousness.
I'm gonna make that tomorrow
For breakfast.
Yum.
for snacking.
Yeah, for snacking.
Yeah.
Make
I
a whole
also
tray, leave it there.
Yeah, I do that as well. I make an extra one for sometime during the day. I also made farina the other day, and I was eating it straight out the pot, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm turning into my grandfather."
Well, one of the things is I wanted to bring my brother to the bakery, La
Mhm,
Panadería de aquí.
mhm.
And when I went, there asked for avena. So I ordered an avena for her, but when I look up, they added harina de maíz to their menu.
Mm.
And I'm like, I just got one for myself. I'm like, I don't care.
Mhm.
Let's go.
That's what I
So,
prefer.
harina de maíz. La farina, harina de maíz, maicena, y
Maicena. I
avena.
haven't had maicena in forever.
See, maicena I never liked.
Oh,
Literally,
is it the
maicena
consistency?
is just cornstarch.
No, I don't. And sugar.
No, I'm just for those that don't
yeah.
know. When you tell me you grew up poor without telling me you grew up poor. And it's literally just mixing milk, cornstarch, sugar, and an egg.
Mhm.
And then you have the most delicious, non-nutritional
Yeah.
breakfast ever.
We just talked about spam too, and like
I
the many,
know.
many ways to prepare it. I mean, so we had leftovers from the Rincón del Sabor, and it was like arroz con gandules, and I put a fried egg on top of it, and I gave it to her, and I was like, "Congratulations, you just had your first like poor Puerto Rican meal."
That's
Not
it.
up
And
next
it's
is the rice
so
and hot dogs.
and the eggs have to be blandito so you can just mix it all with the rice. Oh,
Mhm. It's funny too because eggs are so super fucking expensive now, and so is spam. It's like this is what we considered like poor people food back in my day.
And
well,
corned
because
beef.
this, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the corned beef, the spam, it was all 50 cents a can. And even the Carmela, like Vienna sausage, they were 25 cents a can.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're what, $1 a piece?
Yeah, that's another thing that's
$1.25?
very prominent in my household.
I used to buy it a lot, but I didn't want to give the girls so much sodium.
That's fair.
So whenever they get the spam, it's like one can every 2 weeks because I don't want them to have too much.
That's
Because I
completely
know that
fair.
if I had it constantly in my pantry, I would have to buy it every day.
Yeah. No, I always have like at least 2 cans stocked, and then for the Vienna sausages, because I do make arroz con salchicha pretty often. If it's like that's like my lazy meal, or one of them anyways. It's easy to just throw in there. You still have your protein, you still have your carb, you're good to go.
Right. It makes sense. And and going back to school,
Mhm.
those Vienna sausages that they served in school, to me, they're still top tier.
Mhm.
Oh, they're like the weird ones.
Yeah, they were like the regular Vienna sausage, they're like flat on the end. These were like, they looked like sausage, like hot dogs,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but they were like this big. And I don't know if they were boiled. I think they were.
They tasted weird in a good way.
Yeah, it was like I need more of these. I would always ask for extra.
Yeah.
Like they would give us those powdered eggs.
Yes. I also
That
tried to buy them online recently.
Yeah. So the normal comedor like breakfast was the either oatmeal
Mhm.
and you always got the milk in the bag. It was either white milk or chocolate milk.
Yeah.
And then the juice, it was also in the little bag.
Mhm.
It was usually grape or orange
Mhm.
or pacha.
Love
And
matcha.
then the powdered eggs with like the sausages on the side or the spam
Export
and
soda.
por soda. Like it was
I like the
great.
oatmeal though, because they gave you like potato cheese.
Yeah, and I always put it in there.
Yeah, I know. I had friends that
Papa
did that
cheese,
too, and I
Papa cheese.
tried it. Papa
Baba cheese. Which is weird because it all started with the dare. Because Yadi, you think that this started when I was in college, but this was from whenever I can remember. Any weird thing that I eat now that I like, it started with the dare. Like, I bet you won't put the cheese in that avena. Like, here it is. And I
used to
did. I'm
eat it
like,
with that. Yeah, cheese and export soda.
yeah.
Everything with
And I would dip
side
the
crackers.
soda in it and eat it like it was like a
dip.
dip. Yeah.
So that started with you
The cheese?
at the bottom of the coffee or your hot chocolate
Well,
at home,
I
or is
think
that no? That's the thing we do. Just
no,
like
that's a
Hispanics in
normal thing that
general.
Puerto Ricans do. Yeah, no, I'm talking
Well,
about the
there's I
avena.
think Colombians do as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do, but we're Puerto Rican and we do it. So to us, it's a Puerto Rican thing.
I know. I'm just saying. It expands to more just
Yeah.
than one brand of Hispanic.
Right. And also, you want to talk about something weird that it's cultural? Venezuelans, they do a smoothie that the base is spaghetti. No sauce. They boil the spaghetti, they cook it, and they add like vanilla and sugar and the cooked spaghetti, and they blend it all together, and that's a smoothie. And it's a Venezuelan smoothie.
Interesting.
I've seen something of it. Yeah.
The first time that I heard about it was because Sarah has some Venezuelan coworkers in the kitchen, and they made her some without telling her what it was, and they had it tasted, and she tried it, and it was good. And then they told her, "Oh, it's spaghetti smoothie," and she's like, "What?" And then, not even 3 days later, I see it on TikTok. Who's listening? Oh, nice. Our rocket launch. But yeah, that's the thing. What other Puerto Rican things that like? I feel like there's a lot of things that we do that we think it's just us, but it's actually a lot of the Latin communities, which it makes sense because obviously it probably all started in Spain and
Made its way over.
they made its way over here. Like lice, diseases, all those stuff started in Spain.
The
I
sausages.
have one, but I'm not going to say it.
morcilla.
I'll say it offline.
Yeah. Murder, slavery. Keep going.
Please don't.
Genocide. That's it. I'm done. What other? All of a sudden, this turned into a Puerto Rican culture. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. I'm thinking, what else? It's normal for us. Like we have our own version of lasagna, or
And
spaghetti.
the fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Trey learned the lasagna one the hard way
Why?
because he saw me cooking it and he's like, "That's not how I make lasagna." And I was like, "Shut the fuck up. Eat it." And then he ate it. He was like, wow, this is actually really good. I'm like,
But are you talking about lasagna or you're talking about pastelón?
I'm talking about lasagna.
Because I'm talking about like how I always heard people explain pastelón to like.
Oh, well, you said the word lasagna, so.
Right.
We were talking about lasagna.
Well, a lot of Puerto Ricans that try to explain pastelón to somebody that's never had it, a lot of them say Puerto Rican lasagna. It's like that's what pretty much is like plantains instead of pasta.
That's true.
So that's it. But I also know what you mean about we have literally our version of lasagna.
Yeah.
So, and the way that I make my lasagna here is the way that Yadi makes it, because he made it once when I lived in Kissimmee, and I have never made it any other way since.
With the ricotta and
the ricotta, the cream cheese. Lola doesn't like ricotta, so. But
yeah, pass, Yadi, pass. No, I'm kidding. It's good aside from the ricotta. It's just got a weird consistency, and I'm a texture kind of person.
Right. You've had it. You lived with me for a couple months, and it was ricotta, cream cheese, and mozzarella, and then season the ricotta, and then layer it.
Yeah.
That's literally how I make it. He made it once for me, and I'm like, I don't need to make this any other way.
Done. It's been perfected. I make it the way Peppa makes it, and then I add the cream
which is just cream cheese, right?
Well, it's not just cream cheese. It's completely different from like the OG way of making it, like Italian OG. But yeah, and then I put the cream cheese on top, and then if I'm feeling frisky, I'll add pepperoni because pizza.
That is frisky.
Yeah. Well, you already have the beginnings of a pizza at the top. You have the red sauce, and then you have the cheese. Pepperoni.
No bread. So if you were to make pizza empanadillas, would you add pepperoni to it? You already have the beginning of it.
If I'm making pizza and empanadillas?
Yeah,
empanadilla pizza. Yeah, I would.
I saw it recently, and I was like, I never added pepperoni in.
Yeah.
Never
it doesn't it doesn't register. Empanadilla pizza is sauce and cheese.
Right.
But we could put whatever we want in it, really.
Put whatever you want in it, yeah.
But we don't. That's the way it is, and I don't think about it.
No,
It's
but
like,
I it'll never taste like a como una crico.
What?
Isn't that the
what?
brand? Cricot? Hold on.
Quiquet? Yo pensé que I thought your lesbian side was coming out.
It's been out.
Pensé que dijiste crica.
I know. It's been out. Trace my baby girl. I'm kidding.
That's okay. But I digress. Quiquet.
It'll never taste like that.
No.
No.
And even though
you guys find it over there, right?
I haven't been able to find it.
You can order it directly on their website, and it'll come like in 2 days.
Yes. Hold on.
Well, here in Deltona, you can go to Walmart and find it.
Wow. We'll see if we can find it in a adjacent town.
Yes, also.
Combo Quiquet Lover Mix. Does it have
Yeah.
cheese dogs? Oh, tienes orgullo.
They do have
I feel
cheese
like I'm
dog,
looking
yeah.
at porn.
It's food
Tienen
porn.
sorullo, tienen empanadillas, tienen empanadas, tienen cheat dog.
The dough.
She is not going to recover financially from this.
Yeah.
I just reminded myself to actually go on and order some. I'm just gonna make the dough myself actually, and it's easier.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because I just found a website from a HelloFresh type from Puerto Rico that they'll send you like Puerto Rican dishes.
Okay.
And they'll send it to the United States next day delivery. And all you have to do is pop it in the microwave.
That's cool.
Yeah. I saw a video today on TikTok. I'm like, I looked it up.
I will try it once and then probably that's
it's one of those that will send you you buy a weekly box.
Right. You can cancel. I used to order from not meal prepping, but besides Home Chef and HelloFresh, it was a butcher place, butcher box.
See.
And I got like lifetime turkeys. So they'll send me whatever order, it will be a turkey each time for free.
Really?
Yeah.
Trying to find
like a random size, but yeah. I think I still have it in the freezer.
Oh, I Googled it. I Googled it, guys. Cocina Selecta Puerto Rico. Hey, Google, switch to English.
I could get so many empanadillas for under $100, dude.
Dude.
I'm gonna. El Lover Mix tiene 5 empanadillas rellenas de carne de res, 5 empanadillas rellenas de pollo, 10 empanadillas rellenas de pizza, 8 sorullos de queso y 5 chitos de masa blanca. I'm gonna gain all the weight back.
I sent it to you on a text. The one I was just talking to you about.
Gotcha.
All right. Well,
the other thing that I wanted to mention is that when we have lasagna at home, we also have a side of rice.
Oh, yeah.
Back home. Because you need your double carbs.
And then a nap.
And then a nap.
Because after all those carbs, you're just going to go to sleep.
You're just going to sleep, yeah.
The piece of lasagna with a bowl of rice.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say bowl of rice, I mean in the same plate. Just that amount of rice. And it feels weird not to. That's why I don't eat lasagna anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like I never go to a restaurant and order lasagna.
Well, it's not going to taste the same either way.
Mm-mm. Even if it did, I still want the white rice next to it.
I agree. And the amarillos?
Yeah.
I only will order it if I'm in a legit like Italian place. I will order it if they have like a good reputation. There's one nearby that they do have a good reputation with everything. So I've tried most of the menu.
That's pretty cool.
The pizza place I used to work for, they did lasagna, but it was so inconsistent when it came to like eating it that it just took it off the menu. They're like, we're not. We still made the lasagna, but it's because of lasagna balls that they had as an appetizer.
Gotcha.
Like we still cooked the full pan of lasagna, but it was just to cool it down and then make the lasagna balls. Yeah. That's that. So on that note, Yadi, you played the 2 new seasons of Fortnite and Warzone. What is new about it?
So I mean, if you are a fan of like Power Rangers, they have them now in the shop and they have them in the battle pass. So it's very interesting. All the skins that they have too with female Master Chief, female version of that, in two different colors. So besides that, with the new season of Call of Duty, it's not that different that I want to buy the pass anymore.
Right.
Especially with them coming up with a new game eventually. Feel like it's gonna be a waste of time. So I've it's safe to say that I've played more Fortnite this starting chapter and whatnot. And then Rocket League as well because they have the battle pass together when you pay for a monthly subscription for Fortnite, you get into the Fortnite crew. So you'll get every month they'll give you 1,000 V-Bucks and all the good stuff, and you get all the passes. So I've been unlocking everything.
That makes
So it's
sense.
more fun.
Pepe. Perrito.
Also, Power Rangers, they look very cool. Like the skins are very, very cool looking.
I saw some gameplay and it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this group of people did a Power Ranger meet, like a meetup, and they were showing up slowly. And at one point, they were all in a circle, and then all of a sudden, just like Master Chief dropped right in the center, and they all took their guns out at the same time, and unalived the character.
Annihilated
Because it was 7 people shooting at the same time. One shot. And it was funny just to watch that. But that's about it.
That's pretty much it with that. I just want to be able to finish the pass so I could get in the past you'll have the Green Ranger and the White Ranger at the end of it. And it looks so cool. It's just reliving those times where you wanted to be a Power Ranger. And even though you've had games in the past, it's just different when you are in a game like that.
Right. And each one is what, 1,200 V-Bucks? Each
yeah, so
iteration?
they have the bundle where you can get them all with all of the pickaxe and emotes and whatever. And it's like 3,600 V-Bucks versus if you were to spend it all, it's like 11,000 V-Bucks if you were to purchase it all individually.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That you would save so much money if you just buy the bundle instead of buying them separately.
Right. Makes them more money.
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people are not going to buy all of them. Because there might be some colors that they don't want, but there's some other colors that they do want. And they're like, oh, I might as well just get all of them.
Right. That's the way I was thinking too. It's like I was going to get just the blue one. And then I was like, but I like the red one as well. I like the black one as well. So it just makes more sense to go with the bundle.
And you bit the bullet.
No, I haven't yet, actually. I just stopped myself.
Haven't yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least I reminded myself that I could just play through the game and get the one Power Ranger that you've always liked and wanted to be, the green and the white one.
Yeah. Because those are the ones that we all wanted to be. I want it to be the pink one sometimes, but it's
Depending on the day.
it is not that I wanted to be the pink one. I wanted to be in the pink one. And it wasn't even the Ranger. It was the actor.
I see myself out.
I'll see myself out. But so I started playing Warzone again, and one day, and it's so much more different than I remember it. And not in a bad way, because the movement is still kind of, it reminds me of the first Warzone. I hate when they change the movement in the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And now the latest way that the movement is, it reminds me a lot of the OG. Which I like. And I got some kills. I'm like, oh, like riding a bike. Like the first game, I sucked. The second game, I got a lot better, but it still sucked. It's like I never left, you know? I sucked, but I still got some kills, which was good.
You gotta at least give me 30 minutes before you play, so that way I can get ready, and then
yeah. And when I texted you, hey, let's play, it's because I had deleted the game, but for some reason, the icon on my desktop was still there. And I had forgotten that I deleted it. So when I clicked on it, I thought I was going to play, but it never opened. And I had to update a bunch of things. And by the time that I downloaded the wrong game, I downloaded Modern Warfare 2, which I didn't need to do that. I just assumed I had to. and then maybe it's Modern Warfare 3, but then it said coming soon. And then I'm like, moving on. And then I went back to the OG and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to, because even if you search Warzone, it doesn't come up. You have to download, like, in, what's it called?
Battle.net?
Yeah. It's not under Warzone, it's Call of Duty.
Oh, exactly. Yes.
Which I kept looking for Warzone, thinking that's what I needed. Because on console, you search for Warzone and that's what comes up.
Right. Yep.
So eventually I got it. And I started this whole dilemma at 10:30. And I wanted to get a game in before I texted you and said, let's play, because I didn't want to be like, what do I do? Like, what do I do? And then you have to train me as you're trying to survive.
It's nothing new.
Yeah, well, you don't have to train me. I already know how to play. I just don't play well. Two different things. But then I try to get my Car 98, because that's my gun of choice. And I have to unlock it. That's not fair. Because I wanted to use my Car 98. So I just went around, killed the ones that had the Car 98, and I used theirs. Oh, my last game, I literally said to the people I was playing with, does anybody have a Car 98? They're like, yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't say anything. They attacked them, and I didn't do anything. I waited until they got killed and grabbed their guns.
Dang.
And they're like, where did my guns go? Like, I don't know. Because they didn't have special skins on there. So it just looked like I picked up a Car 98.
Oh, gotcha. It may be mad.
Well, if you're listening, I am so sorry.
No, he's not.
I'm not. I don't even know
He
who you
enjoyed
are.
it.
I enjoy it every single time. I actually I spam that button that you go up and down on their bodies. I was like, thank you for your Car 98 in my head. I didn't want them to hear me. But it was fun. I had fun.
That's good.
But it was too late by the time that I texted you. I knew you were going to be asleep.
Yeah.
Or done at least playing.
Yeah. And the other thing too is like after a certain amount of time, this goes into sleep mode. And it doesn't give me any notifications too.
Oops.
Even if I'm using the phone.
Oh,
Which is
it's
weird.
after a specific time.
Yeah. I have it to remind me to go to bed at 11. Never
Yeah,
happens.
mine's for some reason it's at 9 o'clock. I don't know why. When I'm still at work at 9 o'clock.
Huh.
I don't get home until 10:30. I don't know. Not important. And then we used to record at 9 o'clock. So even
Yeah.
on my days off, I would still not go to sleep at 9 o'clock. Who does that? Am I 60?
Lola.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny because I don't actually go to bed at 9 o'clock. I just lay in bed at 9 o'clock.
That's
And then I put cat videos on for a tray and then I fall asleep.
you put cat videos for Trey.
Yeah. I just
Oh,
put videos on YouTube that I know he'll enjoy.
is it weird that I put compilations of knockouts just to go to sleep? Is that weird?
I feel like you just live in fight or flight mode, man.
I
Mostly
yeah, mostly fight mode.
Yeah.
It's like I literally when I feel myself falling asleep, I'll switch to like top 20-25 knockouts on UFC or boxing or whatever it is.
See, I put compilation videos of like pets, mostly cats, but pets just in general, just doing
Chaos.
derps.
Yeah. Human
Mm.
chaos. You use animal chaos.
Yeah. Well, at least animal chaos is cute and I love human chaos. I want to punch in the face. So
Yeah, no, it's literally almost murder what I watch because it literally is. There's some that like sometimes show up that is like top like body stiffing knockout. It's literally those knockouts that all of a sudden you see the guy fall and they're like, or they start throwing punches when they're laying,
That sucks.
like they're out. They don't even know where they are. It's the kind of videos that I watch before I go to sleep.
You have issues, man.
Oh,
Mine
and then
is so random.
and I sleep so soundly too. I don't even remember my dreams. I just,
I do. I have a lot of nightmares too. I think that's why the pet videos gets weird. Very
I have to
weird.
put the volume down because usually Sarah falls asleep before me, and
Mhm.
usually the last thing I remember on my videos is if it's not fighting, it's cars, and it's like loud exhaust,
Yeah.
like popping. It's like pop, pop. And and it's weird as it goes. Woo, my eyes go, and as soon as it goes, pop, 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 I'm like, it's usually the last thing I see. What videos do you watch, Yadi? I know you put something on TV.
No, I don't have anything specific actually. I just whatever the day is, just whatever is on, I'll just scroll through The only I mean that's pretty much it.
Like it doesn't even have to be YouTube. You can just be on any app too. Just put a movie on or whatever.
Yeah, I keep switching from app to app. Until I say, "Oh, I've seen this already," and nothing puts me to sleep. I just have to put the phone down so I can actually go to sleep.
I just put it on the TV, and I can't. I would have time to put to catch up with all the stuff that you guys tell me to watch, but I just don't want to put something on and then I fall asleep and I have to do it again the next day, and then I do the same. So I just put videos that I don't need to go back to.
Yeah. So on that note that you watch videos of people getting like hit and stuff like that, we don't watch that, but we watch like this financial YouTuber, um, financial audit, and all he does is scream at people, and that's where
Is
I
it
get my
the
rage
young
out.
dude with the glasses? He's kind
Yeah,
of
I love
chunky.
him. Yeah.
I hate him.
Why?
He's such a fucking asshole. Like
That's my point.
I
I
understand
feed off of
that
him.
I understand that there's some people that need to be talked to like that, but some of these people are like the nicest people in the world. And I just want to, I hate bullying, which I do the bullying,
Right. So
but
on that
I hate
note,
the bullying. And and he comes up like a bully, and I just want to jump through the screen and punch him in the fucking throat.
so I have a question for you. When was the last time that whenever you were doing some dumb bullshit and you got in trouble because you knew your life was heading the other way and somebody screamed at you that way, you changed your ways?
I think I always reacted better if someone spoke to me than the screaming, because the screaming just wanted me to prove you kind of right. But I wanted to go against what you said because you're screaming at me.
Yeah, that's more of a you problem then. I know if I'm fucking up and I continuously fuck up and somebody screams at me, first of all, I'm gonna cry, and then I'm gonna if I'm in the wrong, if I'm in the wrong. If I'm in the right, I will pull out all the receipts and it'll be an all out war. If I'm in the wrong though, I'll be like, "Oh
Right.
no."
That's different. If someone yells at you and you're not doing anything wrong, I'm gonna slap you.
Right, but these are people. That's another thing that I don't understand a lot about watching the that show is like he has no gain from people fucking up their lives, but he cares. So he's screaming at them to get their shit together so they can be out of debt and in a better place in life and take care of what they need to take care of.
But that's the thing. He comes off not that he cares, but he's doing it as a rage bait to get the views.
So, have you watched an actual episode?
I've watched a full episode of his
I was
and
gonna
never
say, 'cause
again.
he never starts off that way. He never starts off screaming. He
Of
ends up
course,
screaming.
but why is that what you have to put on social media? Because that's what's going to give you the views.
That's just his channel. He's constantly screaming at people.
I understand, but the rest of his, like you said, not his full episode are him screaming at them. Why is the part that he's putting on social media the part that he's berating people? Because I'm sorry, you start calling people idiots and you start telling them it's screaming at them on camera, and that's what you put on social media, you're an asshole. I said it.
Agree to
He's an
disagree.
asshole, and I hope he
Yeah.
fucking hears this.
Yeah. I would love to be on his show.
That's good for you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I'm just saying, if
because
he happens to come across this, probably not. But if he happens to come across this, agree to disagree.
I'm gonna put this on social media, so hopefully he hears it.
Also, but I call you an idiot all the time.
But you're my sister.
So?
That's it.
Shouldn't there be like well, I call Yadi an idiot too, and Justin, and I call you bitches and assholes.
But that's okay. That's different. At least for me. I don't know about them. But that's different to me. If I if we invite somebody to our show and we start talking to them like that, the least they can do is get up and walk away.
So the
Or
other
shut
thing
it down.
too is that we started watching the post show too, and he a lot of the time explains, by the way, it's just a persona, but also at the same time, like, I care about you, I want you to get your shit together, but also you did watch like a 3-hour long video and signed a bunch of paperwork and NDAs saying that you were okay with me screaming at you on camera. People are signing up for it. They know what they're signing up. They're not just like,
And I
Joe
understand.
Schmo
I
from
get
the
that too.
street, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna scream at you and berate you on camera."
And
Just
I
to get
understand
views.
that,
They
but
sign up for it.
I get that. But the human side of me looks at that and says, fuck this guy. Because I look at these people and I have empathy for these people because they made a mistake. I understand that. They're making mistakes financially. And the way that they look, it's like you just took their soul out when they're getting yelled at. And that, to me, that doesn't sit right to me.
Oh,
But that's fine.
to me.
And that's fine. That's great. Just you asked, did you ask my opinion? I don't remember now.
No, I didn't. I just said I
Okay.
was watching him, and then you said he was an asshole, and then I was like, "I like him," and then you kept
Yeah.
going.
But also, but you do know that he doesn't have a degree in this, right?
Yes, I do, actually.
So that sounds on another point. If I go to somebody that does not have a degree, just because you know what you're doing, I'm not gonna go to you for advice.
Yeah,
I'll
but
go to
also,
somebody
like,
that actually has some credentials before they scream at me.
and I understand where you're coming from, but also at the same time, take me for example. I have a degree in criminal justice, and I majored in forensic science, no, forensic investigation. Do I use that? No, I am a commercialization specialist. I help people get high and find packaging. That is my job,
And you
and I
are a
am the
nice
best.
person.
I am the best at my job, and I created my position in my current employment. I don't have credentials on it. I don't have any chemical or chemistry background. I don't have any the only background I have is I have worked in this industry for a couple of years now, and I have also worked in different stages and different positions in this industry. So I think that with my knowledge base, I have a lot more credentials than somebody that went to school and just came out of school with a degree to be in this position.
That's completely understandable, but you're talking about experience. Also, he doesn't have that. He's never worked in that field either.
Okay.
So I understand your point completely. Like
Yeah.
if he had been working in the industry for 20 years, regardless if he had a degree or anything, I understand. You know what you're doing. You've been doing it for 20 years. You have, those are credentials, regardless
Yeah.
if it's not school credentials. That's the experience is your credential.
Yeah.
And you were good at it. Fantastic. But you're not going to fucking scream at me if you don't have anything to back up everything you're saying.
Yeah.
Because
that's
you could
fair.
be telling me that you're great at all this stuff financially. But what if everything you're showing me is bogus and you actually are a scam artist?
That's fair. That's completely fair. The only evidence that I have of that, since we're talking about criminal justice, is that everything he has said to do and not do, I have tried, and I am in a way better position financially than it was a year ago or 2 years ago.
And that's great. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. And I'm happy for you. We did
But
the
I
same.
learned. And the reason that I learned, it's because he's not just giving out advice and, talking about financial stuff, which we don't normally learn in school. You have to learn outside of school and, through life as you go. But this is the way I learn, and he made it entertaining, and he made it in a way that he's actually teaching and learn and like in a way that works for me. So I've
Right.
learned and I've been able to intake all that stuff. Also, I do agree with you that if somebody came to me and just screamed at me, I would probably immediately be on the defensive. That's why I had mentioned the whole thing before. I would also like to bring up a conversation that I had with your mother recently, where I told her that I am now very smart with maths. And she said, "You smart with math." And
Not English.
I said, "I'm not English." And I said, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, I told you math is like the key to everything." Well, and I was like, "Well, you didn't tell me. You screamed it at me multiple times, so I chose to ignore you." And then she said, "I know, and I'm still telling you now, and I try to giving you advices now, but you still don't listen to me." And it's like, "It's because of your tone, woman." And and how many times do I listen to you again? And she's like, "That's a fair point."
You just proved my point.
Yeah, but that's my mom. If my mom is screaming at
I
me, I'm immediately gonna be like, emo teenager, "Fuck you, mom. It's not a face."
and I get that.
Yeah.
If you guys look at my financial stuff and you start like not screaming at me, talking to me about it, I would listen to you guys.
Yeah, but then if I told you like, "Hey, this is happening," and your mindset was like, "I mean, YOLO," then I'd lose my shit and I would scream at you.
That's also fair.
That's what happens is he starts off a conversation and he's like, "Hey, listen." And a lot of the episodes they either say, "Hey, YOLO," and he's like, "You have 3 kids. You need to be able to maintain them." Or they're like, "I'm just a girl."
Which I understand too.
And
I
then
get
he's
it.
like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah. Like there's also another episode where there's a OF person and
Yeah.
he started screaming at her. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Because the things that she was saying didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And it
It's like,
wasn't
it
that
doesn't start off like with him just angry. It starts off with him like, "Okay, how can we fix this? What happened? Where did you go wrong? How can we fix the behavior and all that stuff?" And they're like, "I'm just a girl. La boo boos are
and
more important." And he's like, "Oh my god, shoot me."
and I get that. But I'm going back to my original point because I've seen other podcasts that the niche is the same and they approach it differently. And what they post on social media is not calling people idiot or anything like that. It's literally the tips that they're giving them.
Yeah.
That's why you watch those things is for the tips that they're giving you,
Yeah.
not for the people getting yelled at. If I want to see somebody getting yelled at like that, I'll watch something else.
That's the only reason why I watch
I'll
that.
watch Jackass.
Well, it's not the same. It doesn't have the same satisfaction in my soul as somebody like buying taquitos for 3 months straight and then like not being able to pay rent and then he calls them an idiot for doing that and it's like, yeah, they are an idiot. And we
They
have a
are.
lot of those. We need correction right now.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, that's their financial troubles.
Yeah, which they signed up to go fix with him.
No, I understand, but if they don't fix them,
Yeah,
that's
he
on them.
gain on it, but that's my point. It's like I don't think people understand that he has no gain or loss from them not fixing his financials. But if we have a podcast and somebody comes in here and is like, "Yeah, we're going to talk about nerdy stuff," and then they sit and talk about cheese for the next hour and a half, I'm going to feel like my time was wasted. To some extent because I fucking love cheese, but that's not what you're here for, man.
But what kind of cheese are we talking about?
Exactly.
Like is it the smelly kind or is it like the kind that you put on pizza? Because then if you have sauce and you have cheese, it's almost a pizza.
Spider-Man and fucking
Papa cheese.
Palpatine.
Papa cheese. And then if it goes in chocolate, in hot chocolate, it's amazing and you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah. But that's my point. That's my point. That's my point. It's like if somebody came in here and talked to us about an hour and a half about nonsense, I'd be angry too because it's like you're wasting my time. We came here to talk about this thing, and now we're talking about this thing. What's happening, man?
That's pretty much every episode of ours.
Yeah, but we just get sidetracked.
It's like, oh, we would
We
have to
always come
change the
back
name
to
of.
it, though.
We always have to change the name of the episodes to the train wreck because we never spoke about what we were going to talk about.
Yeah. And sometimes we start off really good and then we get sidetracked. And sometimes we start off not good and then we go back to what we were supposed to be talking about.
Like we talked about the Switch, which was a great conversation because it was a good pro tip, right?
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden we turn into what did you do when you were a kid if you were Puerto Rican? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't know how we got there.
Me neither.
I don't remember how we got there.
Oh, yeah. So what I was trying to say is that I watched Financial Audit during the day. And then at night, now that you're not fighting me on this for no reason, because I don't care, at night I watch pet videos and then I fall asleep. I put videos mostly for Trey's entertainment. I'm kidding. I don't.
It's for your entertainment.
Well, for like 5 minutes.
Because
and
I'm
then fall
sure that
asleep.
half the time all you can hear is you're laughing.
Not quite, but yeah, there's a couple of chuckles here. You know when you're on your phone and you're home alone and your laugh is like it's like through the nose
Yeah,
and that's it.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, that.
I was going to say something else and I forgot.
We know.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was it? Yeah, that's it. Car videos and fight videos. That's all I watch at the end of the night. Like I know that if I'm Sarah knows if I'm tired, it's because YouTube comes on. Yeah. That's me. That was me earlier. Yeah, I feel so nasty after this week because first of all, I ate a lot of shit in the park, outside the park. And
Was it animal or human?
Ugh.
both. And we didn't go to the gym. So we were like, ugh. And everything I ate today was just straight through. Like, oh my God. But do you have anything else?
Nay.
Nay.
Over here.
Nay.
All right. Sounds good. Well, if you guys made it to the end of the episode, I am so happy that you did because I don't remember what we talked about. So just tell me what was your favorite part. And we'll go from there. And then that way I can remember. So that way when I edit, I remember what we talked about. How about that? How about that? Thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. What can they do? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Play calls and things. Down in the description below. Goodbye, bitches. Have a
What? To buy bitches?
great- Goodbye, bitches.
Oh, I thought you said click on the things down below to buy bitches.
Clean your ears.
I know you
heard
live
the
in
same
Daytona,
thing.
but yeah. I know you live in Daytona, but not all the bitches are for sale.
Some of the bitches are though, so
Yeah.
no. Goodbye now.
Deuces.
Bye. Yeah.